The bombings at the Boston Marathon brought the city of Boston to a standstill. The military was brought in, flights were canceled, and people were urged to stay in their homes. A terrorist attack like this can have a negative impact on the travel business. In a 2011 press call entitled Effects of 9/11 on the Travel Industry, a 10-year perspective, U.S. Travel Association CEO Roger Dow called the 10 years following 9/11 a lost decade, saying that, quote, no industry was probably more affected by 9/11 than the travel industry, end quote. USC professor and terrorism risk analyst James Moore recounted how much revenue the travel industry had lost.
It was on the order of, say, $20 billion overall. All right, so very significant, but that's not all in 1 year. That's over a period of time. Right, so it was a very substantial loss.
People are not going to want to spend money traveling if they don't feel safe doing it. USC student Michael Hintlian shared his thoughts on travel after the bombing.
It kind of makes you more aware of what's going on and how dangerous it is to fly or to take a bus.
But even though the Boston bombings brought America's security weaknesses to the forefront of many people's minds, the transportation industry has seen very little backlash. A Union Station security guard who agreed to speak off camera said that security at the station has been higher in recent weeks, but other than that, it's just business as usual. Overall, commuters aren't letting the threat of terrorism interfere with their daily lives. One Amtrak passenger gave this advice on how to stay safe.
You just gotta be careful. You just gotta be aware of your surroundings. That's all. That's how I am. If I go somewhere I don't know, I'm always aware of my surroundings. That's what it's all about, being aware of your surroundings.
Professor Moore doesn't agree. He says that simply being self-aware might not be enough to keep you safe.
No amount of personal attention will necessarily defeat a motivated, thoughtful terrorist. You might still be a victim.
Kyler J., Annenberg News, Los Angeles.